Yo, what's up to YouTube? It's your boy right here, TA on 2. Coming to holler at y'all today, make my first video, getting back on my crotch rocket. Give y'all a little history about myself. Currently residing out here in Douglasville, Georgia. I'm actually from Columbus, Mississippi, very small town. Uh, Everybody know everybody. I put it like this: you fart, people down the road, they know about it. You hear me? And just to give you a little background on who TA on 2 is, back in my early 20s, I purchased my first bike, my first crotch rocket, and actually bought it uh, not even looking for a crotch rocket, you know. I had a Chevrolet Suburban, so I ended up pulling into a car lot in Aberdeen, Mississippi, and they had a slightly used Yamaha YZF 600R on the floor. And at that time, in my eyes, it was a beautiful bike. I had never paid any attention to bikes or motorcycle riders or anything before then. And anyway, me being the young nut that I was, I made that trade. I traded my bike, my Suburban for the freaking bike. I couldn't even ride it. So I had to call somebody to ride it from that town that it was in to my home. Um, Got on it at home, no previous training, didn't have a clue. I got it to pull off because I also used to own a Yamaha Banshee, and me and my friend, we used to ride four wheelers around and just pedal around, act a fool on them, jump hills, and just do all type of dangerous shit. And so I knew the workings of the throttle and the clutch, and so I managed to pull off on the bike. I remember I couldn't stop the bike. I remember running through a couple of stop signs. I went through the tall hedges that people have in their yard. This lady she was sitting on her porch, and I came through from the right side of her hedges and burst straight through them and came out of the other side. And didn't drop the bike. I ended up getting it stopped and everything. I was scratched up. Looked like I had been into a fight with Wolverine from those fucking bushes. And after that, I got determined. I said, I'm going to learn how to ride this thing. So around the time that I got it, it was pretty close to winter time. I don't want to take up all you guys' time because my next video I come to upload is going to be talking about the R6 that I just went and purchased. But anyway, I rode all winter. All winter I rode. And got pretty used to the bike, pretty comfortable with it and everything until one day it got stolen. It got wrecked. Uh, I managed to recover it. The guy that had stolen it had just got locked up for drug trafficking. So the fucker could have went and bought his own damn motorcycle, but he stole my shit. And I didn't. I took motorcycle classes. I took small engine repair, I should say, in school. But by the time I recovered the motorcycle, I wasn't working at the time. I didn't have the money to repair it, and so I just ended up selling the thing. So I had a friend that owned a motorcycle shop, and I ended up just basically selling it to him for a little nothing. And ever since that day, I've been wanting to ride, ride. I've got friends that ride, and they give me that bike, and I hop on the thing, and after a while, I got to the point where I wouldn't even ride their bikes no more because, I mean, shit, man, I want my own shit. I don't want to ride your shit, get all excited about it, go back home with a freaking hard on, and you're going out, and I don't have nothing to ride, no more than my old lady in the house, and she don't go vroom vroom. But anyway, I was supposed to gotten a bike couple of years before, but as you know, something always comes up when you got a lump sum of cash in your hand and you're married. They can find so many more things for you to do with that damn cash than go do what you want to do with it. And so luckily from a previous marriage, I have a older son. He's early 20s, 21 years old, and he came to stay with me around 19, and so uh, he vaguely remembers things when I was young when I used to ride, and so he has always been interested in riding. So I started turning him on to some stuff with me. Me and him would sit down and we'll watch videos of the TT, the Isle of Man TT. We'll watch some moto racing with Valentino Rossi and all that. We'll watch that, look at the power slides, and he was getting real hyped up, and me my damn self too. You know, having been on it and then having ridden in a while, and then sitting there looking at guys on YouTube just push those things to the limit, man. I was losing my freaking mind. I was like, ah! But anyway, he came to me and he said, Dad, I have about $1,200. Let's go get a bike. I said, ain't no fucking way. It's not gonna happen. You know, not unless we get something we're gonna have to dump another $2 or $3 grand into, you know. But make a long story short, I ended up finding this guy, only wanted $1,500 for his R6. And first gen R6 01. So I'm pretty good with carburetors and stuff, so I wasn't really scared of that. I was just scared of the motor being locked up, you know. So I go check the bike out. End up cutting the deal with the guy. Gave him $900 for the bike. Okay. I get the bike brought home. Once I get it home, I immediately start working on it. Start, tearing this thing down. Let's see what the problem is. And as soon as I get the seat off, the freaking wires under the seat look like I don't fucking know, man. That shit was, oh man, fucking looked like I don't know. It looked like a fucking rat got under there and just went ham. You understand? So I look at the ignition. Wires have been pulled away from the ignition. It's just basically a fuck job on the electrical, you know. And so I immediately pull up to get the service manual and I correct the wiring issues. I replaced the what do you call the little thing? The little shit is on my mind. The solenoid. I replaced the solenoid, changed the oil, brand new battery, brand new plugs. He's starting the thing fired up, man. Fired straight up. And right then my heart's racing right then. I got a boner at that moment, you know. And just been doing little things here and there to the bike. I didn't want to put a lot of money into it because my son is also going to be riding. And he's a beginner rider, so I didn't want to go get brand new plastics and this and that and this, to make the bike look like a show bike, and then he gets out there and drops it. Or me, even my ass, not having been ridden in a couple of years, there's always a possibility I can go back down, So I just didn't want to do all that until I brushed back up on my skills and gave him a few skills before we did that. And my wife tells me I'm moving a little bit fast because now I've gotten this R6. I'm sitting in my car in my driveway. I just got through dropping my daughter off, and I'm looking to go buy another one now. So we can have two. I don't know if I want an R1 or R6. You may say, hey man, why are you sticking with the Yamahas? What's the deal with that? Now I've ridden the other bikes. Like I said, my friends have bikes, and I've ridden them, and I like them. I don't have anything against them besides cosmetics. Some of those bikes are fucking ugly. Do you hear me? I mean, ugly. But anyway, Yamaha, I've, kind of formed a little, I guess you want to call it a favoritism for that Yamaha motorcycles. The seating positions, all of that. It just makes me feel a bit randy. But, anyway, I want to get another one so I could ride side by side with him and then kind of keep him in line. I know once I get away from him, 21 years old, he's going to be like, I know. But at least I can try to teach him to be safe, because Lord knows When I get away from him, I'm gonna be like, you feel me? I'm gonna be acting up. Ooh. But not in the traffic. I'm gonna be safe. All right, you got me. So don't start giving me that. Hey man, don't teach your son. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not gonna do it in the traffic. We're not gonna risk your life or no one else's if I can help it. You understand? But with that being said, I'm gonna get ready to step out of the car. About ready to end this introduction to your boy TA on 2. I'm gonna show you the bike. What you're seeing right now is not the bike how it was when it came to me. When it came to me, she was a little bit rough, you know. Since then, I've just been doing some touch-ups. I haven't been doing a spectacular job on it. Just been doing some touch-ups on it. I went out yesterday and found some cheap gear online that people were selling, so I managed to buy some gear. So you'll see the gear sitting on top of the bike when I exit the car, because I came home last night. I just basically laid what gear I bought on top of the bike, and I kept going into the home. I was tired, man, because right before I went and bought the gear, I had to remove the triple tree. I had to remove the throttle lines and all that, because whatever asshole put this front end on his back on his bike, or whatever the fuck he did, he routed the fucking brake cables, all that shit, incorrectly. And so when I just happened to start inspecting the bike, looking at the brake cables, I'm noticing the brake cables on the front are laying right on top of the front tire, and this asshole was riding it like that. It's starting to fucking shear the brake line and go right through it, you know. So I corrected all those mistakes and everything. Then I ran out and got the gear. I came back, I was fucking tired. But anyway, I'm gonna let you check this bike out. I'm gonna get inside, grab me some breakfast or whatnot, and then I'll come back at you with another video. We're gonna look over the bike. I guess you can do whatever you see that you think may need to be done. Comment to it, you know, let me know. If you're staying out here in the Douglasville, Georgia area, or anywhere in the Georgia area that you can get to me, hey, I'm new to riding in this area. I used to ride in Mississippi, but I'm new to riding in this area. So hey, I would love some friends. Come on out and chop it up with your boy TA. Help get your boy back on the road. Show me some good twisties. Show me some good riding spots. Hey man, you know, come do it with your boy TA on 2. Well, I'm gonna flip the camera around now, because there's the bike and there's all that freaking gear I just laid up on it. I guess I may need to take that inside. But let's see, can I flip this thing? I guess I can't. But anyway, I'll flip it around like this. Alright. There she is. That's the 6 that I got for $900. Don't think it was a bad deal. I managed to get this helmet right here offline. $40. Hey, appreciate it, man. Good deal. Thanks. And I managed to get this jacket right here offline also. $40. Hey, seems like 40 is the damn number, right? But I managed to get this jacket right here for 40. Had to have it. I didn't really care what shape it was in, as long as it didn't have any holes in it. But you know, I had to have it. Had to represent the yam. You got me? I managed to get these Frank Thomas gloves right here offline. It was for $10. So hey, we got what, $90 for that gear right there? Not bad, you know? Not bad. I don't think so. But anyway, back to the yam. And move this stuff out of the way. You see my stuff where I've been working and all this and that on it. But there it is. This pipe right here looks like it used to be a full-size pipe, but the guy decided he would shorten it up. The freaking thing is loud as shit. Whoever had it put the R6 stickers, of course, in the wrong place. Small stickers should have been somewhere else. I got a small crack right here, but that's not bad. Everything else is what I did. I repainted the fairings and this and that, so you get a good look at it. I got to get that front fender, so if you know anybody that's trying to sell that front fender, inbox me. so I can get that thing. And don't hit me with too big of a price. I'm not rich yet. Um, this is basically it. And I got to get this rear pylon seat. Pylon, I call it, just rear ass seat. I got to get that one too. This is not the one for this bike. I don't have no idea where he got that thing from. As far as this goes, I noticed that he had took the. I first got the bike. I thought the bike had been dropped like shit, when I saw this. But come to find out, he put the aftermarket clip-ons on, and he went under the triple tree. So when he went under the triple tree, that gives me, that makes it look like it's hell of a drop, but it's still sitting at pretty much stock height. And these brake lines, these throttle cable lines right here, since he put the clip-ons under the triple tree, they now hit the dash. So what I did was this little line right here just kind of keep them from going up there and hitting that. But other than that, I'm pretty proud of it. Pretty proud of the work I put into it and how much I brought it back. But with that being said, OTA is gonna get in the house right now. So stick with me. Gonna get back out here a little bit later on today, or maybe sometime tomorrow, because we're supposed to have some rain today. So it just depends on what it does. But I'll be back with another video. Probably come back out here and fire this thing up, let you see how it sounds. We may even take it down the road, because since I've gotten it, I've only taken it down the road maybe once or twice. I haven't even put a whole mile on the doggone thing, So today we may take it out. Stick with your boy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll be hitting you with content pretty much every day or every other day. TA on 2. Peace.